name is Jennifer Lewis. I am from White House, Tennessee, and my current job is an accountant for the state of Tennessee. Anxiety occurred in my life starting as a young child. Looking back now, there was instances where I was nervous about going to school, nervous about spending the night. The main thing that actually triggered into full-blown panic disorder was when I graduated high school and I decided to go away to college. Even though it was only 2 hours away, that's when my symptoms all started. I became homebound. I had to medically withdraw from college, which was devastating to me. I'd always been a great student. I could not drive. I could not go anywhere alone. Basically, I was on the couch. I wouldn't go to the mailbox. So basically, my life was at a standstill. It was horrible. Me and my mother were back at a doctor's appointment again, and we were sitting in the waiting room, and I just got the feeling that I needed to get out of there. And my mom was trying to calm me down and said, "It's going to be okay, they'll call us back soon." And I just told her, "Look, you're going to have to go talk to them. If they don't have somewhere where I can lay down, then I'm going to the car." And she talked to them. Of course, they didn't have an open room. She tried to calm me down, and I just told her, "Look, if either you give me the keys and I'm going to lay down in the car, or I'll be laying on the hood of the car." And she said at that moment, that is when she realized that I had a serious problem, because she could see the heartbeat in the vein in my neck. So we went outside, and that's where we waited until I was called back. As I got older and I eventually got married, it does affect it at sometimes. I wouldn't say major like it did back then, because now that I have the coping skills, but there are days that I'll have a bad day, or I've just been going through a lot and it builds up, and I have to say to my husband, "Look, I've had a bad day. I'm probably gonna cry. This is what's going on. I'm okay, but I want you to be aware of this." So just so that he doesn't worry. There's also times that I will just call my sister. I'll call my mother. And there have been times that my husband has called my sister too, just when he's concerned, because he just doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Of course, in your 20s at that time, there's a whole lot going on, and I wasn't able to participate. So I just wanted to be able to live. Another thing was, at the time, my sister had her first child, and he really changed everything. He became my everything too. So that made me want to get better, because I didn't want to miss out on anything that he was doing. Along with the medication, we decided that for me, I needed to do cognitive therapy too, because we didn't just want to throw drugs at it without also learning some coping skills. So I went through cognitive therapy for probably 2 years. And even to this day, I have went back to therapy here and there when there has been an event that I just kind of know now when I need therapy. So those two working together, and I got lucky the first time for the medication. Both the medications seem to work for me. A lot of times they have to play with that, and you have to be patient, but luckily they work for me. So the therapy, the medication, that is pretty much what I did to overcome. For anybody else out there, I would say, you know your body, listen to your body. Even though these medical doctors, you know, they have the education. They don't necessarily know you. So just keep going, don't get frustrated, and eventually, hopefully, they will come up with answers. Life now is so much better. The anxiety, I mean, I was a prisoner. I couldn't do anything. Now I do whatever I want. I learned the skills. I'm more educated. So when things do come up, I can kind of try to talk myself down. I know what's going on. I know I'm not dying. So now I would say I pretty much live a normal life compared to when I first got diagnosed.